Remember, a Buddha has always a person, pestering him around all his lives, even when he became Buddha already. He always make trouble for Buddha, even want to kill him. He cannot kill, but then cut one of his toe, by chance. Always make trouble for him, yes. But in some of the sutra, it is explained that Devadatta, knowingly do that, so that the Buddha always improve under all circumstances. In one of the story that after he harmed the Buddha, like he even plucked out his eyes, the Buddha's eyes, from jealousy or whatever that is, because he wanted to be the king, and he killed his brother. Not kill, but take the eyes so that the Buddha don't know what to do anymore, cannot see, cannot go, cannot come back to the kingdom. And he came home, tell lie, say that he died. After he done that, the story comment that he, the Devadatta himself, probably inside, talking to himself, said, okay, I have done a good job. I have done my duty. Yes. And in many other stories similar like that, the Devadatta, the foremost enemy of the Buddha, has always feel happy when he's done something wrong to the Buddha, because he say he's fulfilling his duty well. He feel proud of it. Because after that, the Buddha either clean all the residue karma or become more compassionate due to that situation. Instead of feeling hatred for his brother, he feels sorry for him because the brother too ignorant. For example, like that. Then, even though he lost his two eyes, physical eyes, but he doesn't lose his soul. He did not lose his compassion. So, Maya, although we blame him for everything, but we also have to thank him. Because if he doesn't make everything so miserable, painful, then when you go out, you don't see the pain. You don't awaken to the ephemeral. You don't feel awakened to ephemeral life, okay? Or you don't awaken your compassionate and your love. You feel the person cold, hungry, shivering on the street. Don't you feel sorry? You feel compassionate, and you try, maybe you have some clothes, you give it to him. Or you go back to your home, bring him some food. See, good for you, no? If the Maya take care of everybody, here is the heaven already. What need of me to sit here? What need of you to go out, do some charity work, okay? So even whether or not he's bad or he's good, he is good for you. It is us who has to be good. No need to worry about the Maya. If we are bad, we should worry. The Maya is bad, we should not. Even if we cannot control him, but we should not worry about him. Worry about if we are bad or not. Got that? Okay. So, thank you. No. It is true, no? So everyone in this world or the next, bad or good, are for our sake, actually. Yeah. In English, they even say, I was because you are, I am because you will be, something like that, okay? Maybe that's a wise word, somebody glean this wisdom and tell us in such a short term. So actually we, you, I, we are connected, we all help each other in some way, bad or good, so that we can improve, progress in our evolution, spiritual evolution. So look upon all with that kind of attitude. Okay? Right. Yeah, I told you before a story about a guy. Whenever he see a drunken person outside, he changed. He become a better person. That drunken and poor beggar outside always sit there where that person passing by. And he sit there to help that guy, to remember, to remind him something that he doesn't even realize, but he improved. Yeah, at least he will not become drunken, because he know. Look at a guy who drinks a lot and become a beggar, sitting on the street in the cold weather, has no home, no love, nothing. See what I'm saying? Bad example is for you not to do it. Good example is for you to emulate, huh? Then it's all good. It's all good. Everything good under the sun. Just be good. Then everything's good. Then you can see things more clear, more clearer, and you can understand the situation are not there for us actually to hate, to complain, even though sometimes I say, oh, I hate that Safa, but I don't mean that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the way we say things in this world. Actually, I should not say that. It's just habit, you know. I learned it from you guys. Yeah, when I was born, I never say such thing, was I? Yeah. And then we grow up and everybody say this, say that, and then it's become ingrained in us, and then we say the same thing. But try from now on, say things positively, use positive word, instead to say, oh, I feel so sick, to say I'm unwell, or I'm not well, okay? Yes. Or I will be better. If you always believe in the Buddha, or always remember, practice, then it should be okay. But as a human, you know, forgetful sometimes, being disturbed by worldly interference, by business, children, wife, husband, kids, parent, friends, job, how can you always remember to protect yourself or even your master, okay? So when you meditate, that's when you remember the most, perhaps, and you're getting higher. So that's when their palace shaking, and they begin to tremble, and then they fear you. Then they want to come down and disturb you. If you work in a normal daily life, they don't really care so much. But when you meditate, oh, all kind of thought, all kind of desire, all kind of thinking that you should not have, coming, oh, all the 10 directions. They even appear themselves personally to bother you, or they tell you things, or they use animals to disturb you. Yeah? All kind of tricks they do. But then you will overcome it. Just continue meditate. Recite the 5 names, pray for help, and continue. Don't give up. They will give up. They will have to give up. And another helpful thing is you put master chanting or lecture or SMTV 24/7 everywhere in your house. Even if you cannot see or hear too much, put it low, cover the computer so that it's dark, you can sleep, or cover it. Even then, you know, even on the background sound, it still protect you. SMTV, okay? Your master. Even the demons are so fearful of SMTV. How you know? Why are you laughing? You know it? Yeah. Because even one time they tried to cheat me, the Maya. I have the SMTV on, very low volume, and I was in retreat the first day with still many of the business and disturbing things still carrying inside retreat the first few hours. Suddenly they make the SMTV so blow out of proportion voice, so scary, you know, suddenly, whoa, a lot of very loud. And I did not even have it so loud. Yeah. So then heaven told me, they just try to disturb you. They just want to tell you to turn off the SMTV, because you, I mean me, and the SMTV are forming a protective rings, you know, around yourself and other people. They try to make the television voice blow out of proportion. Whew. And then they know I love animals. So they used one of birds outside while I was meditating. But that was the first maybe hours, and they, you know, not afterward. I continued and they shut up. Yeah, they shut up. But they still have to want to trouble me. Yeah, they use some of the bird. That bird normally don't talk so loud. They make a bird so loud like an elephant, crying in agony. There's nothing there, just a little bird. But you hear it like an elephant trumpeting in pain. Even I was thinking it's true. How can there's any elephant in my garden? There's no elephant around here. But I keep crying until I had to go out. On a retreat I should not, but I had to go out. Even I thought it It is Maya illusion, but they know I love animals. They know I cannot resist, and I really cannot. So I walk out and have a look, and I even call some of the SMTV staff to come up and have a look. There's nothing. And they use all kind of tricks. And later, I don't hear no more, whatever. I keep the TV on, whatever they do. Sometimes they destroy my machines all over the house, like 6 aircon destroyed at the same time, many machines at the same time, cars, a gate broken, everything at all the same time. Every time I go on retreat, they do that. They do all different kind of things. Yeah, but the first days, and then I continue, and then later, it's no more. There's nothing more to destroy, so they quiet down, or they just know they cannot do anything much more. Even the Maya and demon are strong, but you are stronger, remember? You are the Buddha, remember that? You have Buddha inside. Call onto that Buddha, master power, to protect you all the time, the inner power, okay? Because you have the same power as the Buddha. If you think of the Buddha, you connect it with the Buddha. Even if you're not strong enough to protect yourself, the Buddhas protect you. The saints, all the saints in all directions. Just like a prince, yeah, he will be a king, but he's still an infant, and he's vulnerable. But his parents are king. They protect him if he calls. If they're near the parents, the kings, they protect him. Of course, even though he's just a small little king. Same thing. Maybe you're a small Buddha because you don't realize you are a prince yet. You don't realize you will inherit the kingdom and become a king powerful. But you have parents, are kings, okay? Don't forget your parents. Yeah. So even they try all their might, they can't do nothing to me. But they would disturb my, assistant around me every day. Really, every little thing. It's not really their fault. They're just weak, okay? Just weak. And then the Maya attack them so that they can attack me. Yeah, it's like that. And I know all that. But still, it's not like I'm so happy about it. I know the Maya, I changed my disciple. So happy. No, it's just painful. Yeah, because it could harm, it could cause pain as well. Yeah. So just don't forget, okay? You are the Buddha. Yeah. And nothing can harm you. Remember that. When you think of the Buddha, the saint, think of the Master, you're connected with the Master. You and the Master and the Buddhas and Jesus are one at that time. You win, okay? You will win.
Do someone have to have some spiritual attainment to give birth to a master?
To give birth to a master? No. It's just affinity. Affinity with that and this family. At that time, the Buddha had to be born and had to search all over to see which one had affinity with him in the past life or whatever. You know what I mean? My parents didn't attain anything. I borrowed the body of their dead daughter to appear here. Understand? But they attain the 4th level, and then of course from then they will go higher later. They're on the 5th already right now because I dedicate some merit to them, even though they're not my real birth parents, but they raised me, give me all the best they can since a childhood. So I'm in debt to them. So I give them not only physical comfort and house and stuff, but also spiritual merit. Yeah. But as the time of their passing, they were only 4th level. Then I have to share my merit, then they went to 5th level, but not high 5th, just lower 5th. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Not too much bribery. No? I have an excuse to give. You see, I give also more spiritual point to my dogs, deceased dog, birds, and extra. Apart from that, they will be naturally be born in higher heaven. But extra I give. Yeah. So hermit is on the 5th heaven, for example. But other dogs, not all of them in the 5th heaven, but I raise up one level. I can, one level, yeah.
When a disciple who is on the first level or second level passes away, what level can you raise that disciple?
I can also lift them up maybe 1 or 2 levels according to, allowance. And then I can teach them continue from there using my other bodies. I don't just have this body. I have many bodies everywhere, different levels. So I can continue. Yeah. It's not like initiation infinito. No, work hard all the way. Even after you die, I continue to have to work. Even after I die, I still continue to work for the disciples who are left behind or who already attained, went to heaven. Understand, my job not finished so quick. No, not so lucky.